Well, the Nebraska Cornhuskers is going to be on the road against Sparty. And, well, what's the big news at Michigan State? Well, right now it's Urban Meyer. Could Urban Meyer be headed to East Lansing to be the next coach of Sparty? Well, that's something that'll have to be debated in the offseason. But right now, when you're sitting there at 2-6, Michigan State going to be looking to make, after what's gone on this season, a disaster of a season in Nebraska coming in here 5-3. Look out, Husker Nation. Here, this one's been on the move a little bit. I think it was as high as 4 though. So we've had to see some action on Michigan State here. It opened as low as -2 and went up to as high as -4. Let me make sure of that. I did see an opener of 4 at Bovada, and they've moved down here to 3 as well. It's 3 pretty much everywhere. And look at that total, 34.5. The highest I saw
Final.
it was 35.5. So not too much of a move, but definitely a move to the under here between Nebraska and Michigan State. These two teams haven't met for a couple of years. They met back in 2021. Michigan State won at home here 23-20. And look, Nebraska, I believe they got their, after all, what's went on here. I believe they got their man in Matt Rule. Um, I still, I'm still think he's, could coach in the NFL, whatever. This is, if you got the coaching job at Nebraska and you can look, get this team to a bowl here. They could get their 6th win here in this one. This one's going to be tough. I mean, I'm not so sure I want any part of Nebraska in this game, and probably I'm going to be on Michigan State. But I'd be worried about Nebraska. They did win at Illinois 20-7, but they lost at Colorado, of course. Were blown out. They did lose at Minnesota. They did get the money in that one, but they've played 5 of their last 6 games at home. They've been very cozy, very comfortable. And while Michigan State has not been terrific, they're on a big time losing streak right now. This, to me, is going to be the spot. I'm going to be on Michigan State here, probably on the money line to get the victory here. They've lost 6 in a row. They just lost at Minnesota by 15 points. Of course, they were blown out by Michigan. They lost at Rutgers, but did get the money in that one. They also got a push at Iowa, but at home now. They got blown out by Maryland at home. They got blown out by Washington at home, but I'm going to come in with them here and take these points. And Ferner says Nebraska is awful. They kind of are, but they are 5-3, Ferner. So is everybody under them awful? They've played an easy schedule. In your opinion, maybe it's these 3 straight victories: Illinois, Northwestern, Purdue. They also beat Northern Illinois. They beat Louisiana Tech. So this is good for Nebraska right now. Believe me. Um, and I don't want to say complacent. Rule, is he still kind of figuring out what's going on at Nebraska? Maybe. And Michigan State in need of something here, because it's been certainly a rough situation with the Spartans this year, given everything that's gone on with the program this year, last year. The athletic department in general has been a mess.